Good morning, my XRP army, my tribe, everybody out there in YouTube land. So, what's the news? That is all the news. Brad Garlinghouse did an interview on CNBC. CNBC? CBNC? One of those two. And he kind of laid out the plans for Ripple XRP. He's partnering with Mellon, which I believe is the U.S.'s oldest operating bank, for them to hold custody of RLUSD. That's a huge thing. And even bigger than that, they've applied for a banking charter, not just any banking charter, but a Fed master account. Look into that a little bit. That's really important. That removes all the middlemen between Ripple and the world's largest central bank. I wouldn't be too surprised if they do similar with the European Central Bank. And I'll bet it'd be a very easy trip for them to do that with the European Central Bank. What does all that mean? It means transparency. It means operating within the legal framework of the current financial structure around the world, which is changing. It is changing. It either changes and adapts and overcomes, or it burns to the ground, and like a phoenix rising, something comes up out of it. Crypto's coming whether the institutions want it or not. So they need to get on board with it, and they are. An awful lot of them are beginning to start to investigate, to look at, to work with. All of that means possibilities. It means future. It means multiple Xing of XRP. Many, many times, not just once or twice. All these super secretive cryptos are awesome for individuals, and we all think we're 007 or something like that, and we're sneaking around the world doing this and doing that, which is fine. But that's never going to get you mainstream. It's never going to get you in the really big leagues. Yeah, I know, Bitcoin, $100,000 each, which reminds me, XRP, $100,000 today, please. It's never going to get you mainstream use. That was tried with Tesla. And I think for the wiser choice for Tesla was to say no to Bitcoin. And here's why. Bitcoin uses 1% of the entire world's energy output for mining purposes. When you stop and think about what makes life easy and comfortable today, it's electricity. And consuming ever increasing amounts of that for mining operations of Bitcoin and other similar projects that will predicate its value based upon that, you are taking away, especially from the third world countries that cannot afford to lose power. You are greatly reducing the level of lifestyle for the very poor in those countries. Most of them have subsidized electricity, and that's why miners flock to them. But all that energy being drawn into mining operations takes away from someone in a very hot region and being able to have air conditioning, because it's just not there. They overpower the system, and who's going to get shut down? The commercial Bitcoin mining operation that gives money under the table to the government to keep the power on, or the individual in the apartment building that can't afford even the subsidized electricity? So I think Tesla did the right thing in no longer accepting Bitcoin. But Bitcoin's really, it's taken on a life of its own, and it's found its own niche, and it's a store of value. And I believe XRP is going to find that same niche, in addition to being a cross-country border solution. And it will be an even better store of value than XRP because it has utility built into it. Once that catches, I think you're going to see incredible increases in the value. Check out that interview if you have the time. It's really worth looking at, listening to. That's what I got for you today. God bless you all, and take care.